But here's my question. Do you by chance know how I would say my name, if I'm even saying my name correctly?
How do you say it?
My name, the way I've been saying my name all my life is Alfia.
Yeah.
Like Sophia Alfia. Is that correct?
I would say your name as Alfia.
Alfia.
Al. Like not e, but a. L. Fi.
Alfi.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alfie.
Alfia.
Oh, I'm already struggling. I'm trying to see what my name is in Kazakh. Hi, nice to meet you. Oh my god.
I'm Aya.
Hi, Aya. Aya. Hi. Oh my gosh.
Full name.
Aruka.
Aruka.
Yeah.
I say that right.
So we're talking about names, and her name is Arujan.
Arujan.
Yeah, but her short name is Aruka.
Aruka.
So you can't shorten it.
Arujan.
For example,
I like Arujan.
Yeah. For example, my name is Aidana.
Adana.
I don't shorten it usually. Yeah.
Yeah.
And her name is Ayazan, and the short version is Aya.
Aya. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. This is. I have never met Kazakhs. I told you the whole spiel. I am adopted. I was adopted at 3. I've never had any possible link to anything of my culture. I've tried articles, but I'm just like, there's only so much you can get. And it's
there's
just,
not much information about Kazakhstan in English
in America.
articles.
No, I know, it's insane.
Did you watch Borat?
Huh?
Borat?
Oh god, don't mention that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm on the side of the president having a head of him on the thing. I heard that. I'm like, that sounds my kind of guy. yeah.
So,
oh my gosh, I'm sorry, it's so fascinating to see you guys. I'm sorry, it's so weird now. Do I look Kazakh? I mean, I know I'm Kazakh, but do I look Kazakh?
Yeah, you do.
Okay. Oh my god, so it's like, I always wonder what the beauty standard in Kazakhstan is versus America, because America is so weirdly just very, it's not even Asian, it's just what they've manufactured as Asian, or what their idea of Asian is. So like, what's beautiful in your country, or our country?
I think there are like a lot of different types of like girls in Kazakhstan. Like we all look different, right? She's like a bit lighter than I am, and she has like bigger eyes.
Yeah.
For example, like I have whiter face. So what was like a beauty standard? It was like long, thick, dark hair.
Okay.
Thick eyebrows.
Oh, this is looking good for me.
Big eyes, and I think like very defined cheekbones. Yeah.
Okay.
But now it's changing, and like there are a lot of types of creating.
I get this. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm just like getting the audio for this at least, so I can just keep the information.
Oh, say your name again.
Oh my god. In English, Alfia.
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 No, it's Alfia.
Okay, you say it as al, but you have to make your L softer. L. Like L. Yeah. Al. Fi. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alfia. Yeah.
Oh,
you got it right.
Shit.
And you like make an emphasis on the last part of your name.
Okay.
But you're supposed to do it, I think, in the first part, like Alfia. And
Okay.
not Alfia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is going to take practice.
Yeah. You'll get that. Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
Your name is the hardest to pronounce for like an English speaker.
Yeah. Yeah, that serves me right. Oh my gosh.
Do you know in which city were you born?
Yeah, I do, but I always forget. It's not on Monty. It's right near Siberia.
Siberia?
That's like
Petropavlovsk?
No, it's not that. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm wrong. List them and I'll know when I hear it.
No.
Okay, no.
Semey.
Oh,
Semey?
Is-
Were you born in Semey?
Can you say in English? I just think it's Semi.
Yeah.
Probably.
That's the closest one.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it. Semi.
Okay.
I was born in Semi.
Is it in Central Asia?
No, it's
North Asia, right?
No, west part of Asia.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I was born in
West
Semi.
Kazakhstan.
So my mom says, because all the information I have comes from my parents, and I don't know, and I've always had weird questions because it's like, yeah. But and if you have questions about America, please ask.
Oh, so you've never been to Kazakhstan?
No, I was adopted when I was young, and then
Do you want to go to Kazakhstan?
I'm a little afraid.
Why?
Because partly it's because again barely any information. So I'm always told different things. Either it's a great place to travel or it's a dangerous place to travel. And
It's not dangerous.
right, both.
Because like,
Well, fair enough for any place, but
I feel like for a solo female traveler, it would be dangerous anywhere.
okay.
But like, it would be safe in Almaty as long as you don't go like to an outskirts.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, like downtown.
Okay, that makes sense. What exactly is what does it mean to be a woman in Kazakhstan?
I would say it's complicated, right?
Yeah, it was complicated, but now it's like getting a little easier because better because everyone's like getting like their full rights.
Okay.
Yeah, but they have like assumptions and stereotypes that women should sit at home mostly. But now it's like woman is very like
She has her like own life.
actually it was in history women were like respected all the time. But now it's like changed during
During the Soviet, that's what I thought because I know they
Yeah.
were respected, but then it changed with
Yeah.
Soviet Union. My sister, I told her about it. She's a narcissist. She was like, I told her about this because I heard about the Mongol Genghis Khan's daughters, and she's like, Afia, women are meant to stay at home. They've always been, and I'm just like, that's a lie. That's a lie.
Before the Soviet Union,
Yeah.
Kazakh women and girls, they were like part of not a government, like the most important people.
Yeah,
like
they were like
they were
in
respected.
upper
Right?
social classes.
Their opinion was respected, and they didn't cover their head. They didn't like lower their gaze when they met men. They were like on par with them. Is it the right word? Like
Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah. So, but like during Soviet Union, they the Russians came.
Yeah.
And I feel like I don't know much about Russia, but I feel like in Russia most of the women they're considered to be lower than men.
Yeah.
Or how it used to be. It's probably
Yeah.
like this now.
It's
too.
very European based.
Yeah.
Very.
And they try to like push their standards on Kazakh women. So yeah, and like many researchers that like Russian researchers that came to Kazakhstan, they would write about women like they were the same as men. They never covered their hair. They never like they were the same.
Yeah, it's not common actually for women to cover in Kazakhstan because
Only when they like get older.
in the past they were like showing off with their beauty, like braiding their like hairs,
Yeah.
like showing like. Do you know the salkile?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they were like wearing this stuff. It's like it's
Ornate. Very
yeah,
ornate.
It's not their beauty, but women as they're like getting old, they tend to wear this stuff like.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
because of like they're already old and they do not have to like show anything. So
Yeah.
It's like when they have kids, they
Yeah.
cover their head.
Oh,
But
it's like when you have grandkids.
not kids too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it's dependent on the woman's
Yeah,
preferences
probably.
mostly, not like by
And,
by the.
It wasn't hijab.
It wasn't a hijab.
Yeah,
No.
yeah,
It was not a niqab or hijab or
Right.
anything.
Right.
It was just like covering your head.
Yeah. It was more practical rather than religious.
True, because
Yeah.
because of the wind.
Yeah. Right. Oh my gosh. I've always wondered about this. What is because Kazakhs is what I've been told is we were mixed with the Mongols and the Tartars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, and that's from Kazakhstan, or that's the Kazakh people. And so, how do we view in history? No, but I got that question too. We view history of the Mongol Empire versus Kazakhstan versus being so it's like to the Turks.
Oh, actually, there was like a Mongol empire, and then after Genghis Khan died, he had like.
Oh, it's Chinggis.
Genghis Khan. Yeah.
Genghis Khan.
The most important.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That was another question of mine because it's like was it Genghis? Was it Genghis? Was it? I've heard so many versions. So I'm like, how do you say his name?
Genghis.
Chinggis.
Yeah.
Wow, I thought it was Genghis.
Or
Genghis.
Or
Sorry,
in
I thought it was
Kazakh,
Genghis.
or in Kazakh, it might sound like Shungos.
Genghis Khan.
Chinggis Khan.
Yeah. Yeah. You actually, it's good.
Thank you. Well, it's somewhere in the back of my head. I used to speak it.
Yeah.
Genghis Khan. Okay, that at least is easier.
So like, and then he had a lot of kids.
Yes.
So they are like separated, and half of them started to build their own empire. Like the Kazakh empire started with the Kiri and Janbek.
With who?
Kiri
Kitty
and
and
Janbek.
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 Janubik?
Yeah.
Okay.
So and they started the Kazakh Khandak. It's
Okay.
like the Kazakh empire.
Yeah.
And then their children like they ruled like until Ablai Khan. There was a lot of Khans. Khans is like a king.
Yeah.
If you know,
I know that. Yeah.
Yeah. So there were like a lot of kings,
Yeah.
like Khans. And then Ablai Khan, it is the last Khan in the Kazakh empire.
Who?
Ablai.
Able.
Ablai.
Abul.
Ablai.
Abula.
Like.
Blay. Lay. Abule.
Ablai.
Ablai.
Yeah.
Abu Blai.
Yeah. No. Ab.
Ab.
Like.
Lai.
Yeah.
Ablai.
Yes, I mean,
Ablai.
not like E, just
Ablai.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll get that.
So he wanted to. Actually, then the Russian Empire came to Kazakhstan to occupy the territory, but then Ablai Khan like had like agreement something. So he made an agreement, but then Russian government, they're like, we're not going to like get into your like conditions, not into your like.
Your traditions, yeah.
Yeah, so we want to change you, but they didn't say that directly, but they were like,
Right.
changing it from the bottom, you know, like integrating Russian and Korean people there. They were like changing the mentality.
Oh man, I didn't even know that. I've always wondered about that part of history. Wow. Do you have any questions about the America you want to ask?
Not really.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
I don't blame you. What did you expect out of men in Kazakhstan modern day?
Expect.
Yeah, or like, what are their roles? Like, are they just like, I mean, I know you're on par with women.
Yeah.
They're on par with women, but it's like, are they more traditional or are they kind of like, you know, just regular, you know, just...
I'd say most men are traditional. They tend to like stick to the way that it was before, like in 90s.
Oh.
When, not really. In 90s, sorry, I went to a different path. In 90s, there was like a deficit of food, and everyone had to work. They couldn't just stay at home. And most women, they had to both work and feed their kids and like clean their home and everything like this. It's kind of stayed the same. How most women, they do work because like one man's salary is not enough to like
Right.
to feed the family. They both work. They like study with their kids. They clean the house. They get food ready and things like that. Yeah, but most men tend to think that they are supposed to be the man of the house, like the most important, like the head of the
Russians,
house.
the Russian.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that's a Russian based. Because I remember reading of how, you know, men would, you know, go out and hunt and war or something. The women would take in livestock, and the men didn't bother the women didn't bother the men or something. You know, but they were always, you know, very working together. That's what I was told or read.
And also, most of the time, like before Soviet Union, men they went to work, so someone had to like be the head of the like tribe,
right,
or the like region. So
that was the mother.
So women had to like take their place.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. It's like I felt it deep in my soul that was the truth. I was like, it's like lies. It is not true. But I was preparing myself to take that bullet. I was like, okay.
Among all the like Central Asian countries, Kazakh women are their most free and independent. And like even though they're like even in their souls, like they do not want to bend over the men, like under the men.
Exactly.
But you know, kind of like lately, there's a trend of like becoming like super Muslim, and
I heard that.
They started like wearing hijab and like I feel like with hijab, it not only how you change your clothes, you also change like how you think about family and women in general.
So where were you guys? Like born Russia or Kazakhstan?
Almaty.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah, Kazakhstan.
We're all from Almaty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So when did you guys come here? This year? August?
Yeah.
Did you? So you guys learned English?
Yeah. It's like in our country there is some like three language policy. So like starting from an elementary school, right? From the first grade, every school has to teach Russian, Kazakh, and English.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's a requirement. I know that in America, a lot of people speak Spanish, right?
I've noticed that. Yes.
Yeah. But they're not like super fluent, but they do.
Yeah.
Do you want to share?
Sure. Just a spot.
There's not.
Exactly.
Are you sure? Okay. No, it's kind of good. Like it just works. That's why.
And also in Canada, like if people have money, they travel a lot. They travel like a lot. They travel to Europe and like Turkey, and most of the vacations are in Turkey because we don't have access to an actual sea. There is Caspian Sea, but it's like a lake. It's like a lake.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
There is a fish, but it's not a real lake.
Yeah, I know. I said that. Yeah.
So, I know that people in America, they don't like actually leave the country a lot, right?
Yeah. I don't understand. Exactly. Yes. And you know it's crazy? A lot of them don't even leave the States.
Yeah.
And I'm always like, why would you not travel? Why?
And also with your passport is super strong.
Yeah.
You don't have to get visa to travel to Europe, right?
No.
We have to get the Schengen visa. We have to get visa everywhere, basically everywhere except Turkey, Russia, and some of the countries. So
Really?
our passport is pretty weak, yeah. We have to get visa every time we travel somewhere in Turkey, yeah. And except Emirates, right?
And by the way, all the complaints you have about US, I have them too, trust me. There are people who are competent here who are just as confused as everyone else. So like I have no idea what's going on. I don't know why women are doing this. I don't know why men act like this. I don't know why our government does this. It's the weirdest thing. So I don't know.
But you guys, like, your ticket is super expensive. Like,
what?
flight tickets to
Yeah, I
travel to
know.
Europe or somewhere.
We hate it too.
Yeah, so maybe that might be the reason.
Maybe it's just we're very like we're a what's it called? Industrial? Yes. We're capitalist. We're a capitalist country, so money is big. But the problem is anyone who's honest will tell you the government people are the senators and all that are socialites. So they're trying to squeeze the middle class away just to have the rich and the poor.
Yeah.
We know it. Anyone who has a brain really actually researches, understands, knows it. But a lot of people don't care to know, and we're just like.
Yeah.
So when voting season comes, we're just like we're screwed.
Being like poor class is very hard to be in America.
Yeah, we're screwed. We're killing ourselves, and we know it. We know it, and well, anyone with a brain. I'm sorry, but a lot of people just don't want to know, and I'm just like, you deserve your ruin. I just don't want to be here when it happens. Is coffee like? Do you guys drink strong coffee or?
No, I don't.
We don't have like a coffee culture.
She just likes to be different.
I'm different. I think I have a black intolerance actually.
Oh really?
Yeah. Last time when I drank boba with you, I felt so bad. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So in Kazakhstan, like tea is a thing. Like tea, we're like British. We drink tea like 5 times a day, especially our grandmas.
Really?
Yeah, we love tea, like just black tea.
Yeah, my mom has a story where she took me to a lady's house shortly after adopting me, and she couldn't chug the black tea down, and I just chugged it like nothing, and I don't know how I did that. I can't drink tea or coffee for the life of me now.
That's like how Americans drink water with ice, so we drink like the tea. You know.
Yeah, Americans drink a lot
Cold
of ice.
water?
Yeah.
We drink a lot of
drinks.
a lot of tea, from tea to coffee to water to soda to many.
You know, in Kazakhstan, mothers, they don't let like children, not children, like even teens, like drink something cold.
Really?
Like you need to drink it warm because otherwise you get sick.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Huh.
like in China. They don't drink. They mostly drink hot water.
That might explain a few things for me because here's the thing: when I get food, I need it warm. I love it hot. I don't drink water with ice. I hate it. I don't even drink. I get a lot of Coke, so I don't even drink that with ice. I just need. So it's maybe that explains a bit of it.
Probably. Let me get the.
I don't know. I have a lot of new things to learn.
We're at a party yesterday, so
yeah?
we just woke up. Yes.
Are Kazakhs typically that social or?
Rather?
Oh
It
yeah.
depends.
I guess.
There's nothing like. They're not super introverted, but for like, I think that for women, it's better to be shy, right? It's,
Jealousy?
yeah.
Yeah, it's considered to be like
Proper to be shy?
not like to be attracted. You're attracted when you're shy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting. I'm not a partier. I don't drink. I don't do that stuff. I like parties just for socializing, but not.
Are you drinking? Are you not drinking because of the religious beliefs, or you just don't?
I just don't like. I don't.
Yeah,
I just don't like it. I got a sweet tooth, so it's like for me, it's
True,
like
true.
why would I go out of my way
Yeah.
to drink cough syrup? That's just my idea.
That's it costs a lot of money, so.
Right. Although I'm getting myself back by drinking Coke a lot because I like sweet stuff. So, so let me know if you have any questions. I'm trying to remember. Oh, back to religion. What is, like you said, it was Islam's becoming a trend.
Yeah.
That's a little worrying for me, especially given the independence of women. What else?
I think most Kazakhs, they're Muslims, like 70% of Kazakhs.
Okay.
But they're not like, you know how Islam, it divides into two, like Sunnis and Shiites. Шахиды?
Кто?
Ислам делится на два, да? Сунниты и Как называется?
Что он делится?
Делится.
Yes.
Ой, блядь. Самый Ислам. She's the most Muslim among us, she doesn't know that.
It's alright. I don't know either.
So one is more radical than the other.
Oh, okay.
Like but most Kazakh, they don't divide like into this thing. They just tend to not eat pork,
Okay.
hold a post, and yeah, that's it.
Oh,
Like
okay.
they still drink and smoke.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's at least
It's
good.
kind of like it's a bit modified. It's not how it is in Saudi Arabia or
okay.
other countries. Yeah.
Well, that's good.
But I'd say not many Kazakhs are Christian.
Okay.
Yeah, most Russian are Christian.
Yeah, I grew up in a Christian
Yeah.
home, so that was to be inevitable.
Yeah, where are you from?
But my parents.
Yeah, like where did you grow up?
Oh, I grew up in Rockford.
Where is it?
It is an hour and a half drive from here.
Oh.
It's a small little place. I hate it. It's chill. It's a lot like Chicago, actually. Bullets, whizzing, people, whatever. But the only difference I think is that it's very less diverse driven. Even though it has its own diversity, it's not as open-minded. I don't like
Wait,
it.
what do you study?
Oh, my major is
Yeah.
musical theater. Oh, that's another
that's
question
cool.
I had. Thank you for. Is music or musical theater a big thing in our culture?
I'm gonna show you. Have you ever heard the Dambra playing?
It rings a bell, but I don't think I know.
I'm gonna show you.
She plays the band.
Wait, is that that string thing?
It's like a
Yeah, two string.
Yeah,
I
that's
heard of
like
that.
that.
Yes. Oh, isn't it like very symbolic? Like.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. There is like a third like myth related to it. The Hunt king,
Hunt king.
son went to a war, and he died there. So the warriors had to like tell Hunt that his son died, but whoever says it, he'll probably die too, because like
Shoot the messenger.
yeah, and they decided to find someone else to tell it. Like they pulled a stranger from the street, and he had a dobra on him, and they were like, "Tell the Han that his son died." And
to the melody.
But he decided to like tell the story through Dombra.
Okay.
And he played the song, and Han understood that his son died, and instead of killing the one who played it, they poured silver and the hot silver into Dombra.
Silver in regards to bronze,
No, yeah, bronze.
Bronze. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they would
Some kind of metal.
They would pour the bronze inside of the throat.
Yes. To play one, like learn. Half my problem is whenever I find on TikTok these Kazakh stuff, they're always in Russian, and I cannot read it. I can't read the comments even. I can't figure it out. So I'm at a standstill with trying to learn. There's two bands I know of. One was the 5 women who sang this cool epic song I found, and then there's other one. I just found a few Kazakh people singing Kazakhs on YouTube.
91 на красном поют?
Do you know Dimash Khodaibergen?
I'm not gonna know.
He's super popular.
Oh, you don't know him?
No.
He's like worldwide popular.
Well, I'm in dumb America, so you're going to have to educate me. Can you send me links? Just send me links.
Yeah, he's an opera singer.
I want to be an opera.
Yeah, so you should listen to him. His voice goes to like every kind of octave.
Oh, him.
History, right?
I want to be an opera. I want to become an opera singer. So,
oh, really?
Yeah, that's why I'm here, because they don't have opera programs here. So it's like I'm trying to get my foot in the door.
Yeah. So did you study anything before musical theater, or is it your first?
It's my first. It's
Are you studying in DePaul?
Huh?
No, she studies at Columbia.
Chicago. That's alright. What are you guys studying?
We study at DePaul, and I always study film and TV, and she studies business finance.
Thanks. Oh my gosh. So music, it's very big in Kazakhstan.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. At least I have some part of me.
Most granddads, granddad in Kazakh is ata.
It's a what?
Ata.
Ata.
Yeah.
Okay.
They can play dobra, and they also sing, right? Does your granddad?
Yeah,
mine
they
too.
do this.
And they're like, whoa.
Even if they cannot play, they just pretend they're playing
They
something.
pretend to play. They just play a few notes and just keep repeating them, and they're like, whoa. You have to listen to them play for 10 minutes.
Oh.
It's like they're supposed to be respected because they're elders.
Yeah.
So you cannot like defy them.
That makes sense, I guess. Yeah.
So we just all listen to them.
Well, that's nice.
That's nice.
Oh man, what else? I've heard this, and I don't even know if it's true, but maybe it is. But I've heard, I don't know where I heard it exactly, but someone told me there were shaman or witches in Kazakhstan, and I'm just like, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're not like regular witches.
Right. They're like shaman, right?
Yeah. They can like, when someone's saying bad stuff or good stuff about you, they can put an evil eye on you.
Oh.
So like, you do not get cursed like to the point you die, but like you have bad luck. Like things don't go your way and things like that. So you go to them and they cancel the evil eye. I don't know how to like say it, but like they do something and that this evil eye goes away.
Okay, because when me and I have a sister who was adopted from Russia. She was adopted after me. You're welcome, by the way, sister. we do not get along. Anyway, but she and me were both taught to make these symbols and that's where I think my mom told us, like, you were taught this, and I'm just like, well, okay.
I don't know about that because I wasn't taught making symbols.
Well, it was strange. I was in the orphanage, so who knows what I was taught there.
Probably.
But also, I have a question. Here's a story that's always weirded me out. I'm like, can you make sense of this? When my parents came, and apparently we think people in the orphanage knew my mother or may have been family or something because my mom said she put me into the orphanage, and like they kept telling her, take her back, you take her back, and they're like, she's like, no, I want her to be adopted. And when my parents came and they wanted me, they freaked out and said, you have to take her, otherwise they're gonna take her to America. And she's like, no, let them take her to America. And finally, and then when it was almost due process with the papers and all that, they paid the judge. Someone paid the judge to go on vacation for 2 weeks. So my parents had to stay an extra 2 weeks, and when he got off the plane, they were there with the papers in hand, and he had to sign them. So, and to this day, we're just kind of like, what was that? And our theory is that, because I don't even know if this is true now even, but they say there's not many Kazakhs left, like full-blooded. We don't even know that's true. I don't even know that's true, but that's just what I was told. And that they didn't want to lose any more. And maybe that's what they were doing. But we don't know. Does any of this possibly have a reason?
I didn't get it. Did you get it?
Да, короче, она говорит, что они не хотели, короче, типа, ее родители приехали в орфанэдж и хотели ее забрать, а вот эти вот тетки, они говорили нет, и они позвали ее родную маму, сказали, забери своего ребенка, то есть заберут в Америку, типа. А ее родители сказали, нет, мы хотим ее забрать, потому что ее мамка тоже была согласна. И они, короче, заплатили судье, типа, как, коррупция, чтобы он уехал отдыхать на 2 недели. И, типа, ее родителям пришлось остаться там. И, типа, они, и только потом они смогли ее забрать. Вот ее родители до сих пор не понимают, что это было. Но мне кажется, это из-за того, что, типа, казахи же всегда такие, типа, блядь, какого-то ребенка в Америку забирают, типа, казахская девочка, все же такие, типа, хотят, потому что не хотят отдавать своих, бла-бла-бла.
Yeah.
So the verdict?
Yeah, we got it.
So we think that, like, Kazakhs are, like, super supportive. Yeah, even when we're like abroad, we're trying to like stick together, and maybe that might be the reason that they were like kind of jealous. They didn't want to like any of the Kazakh child to leave the country. They were like, it's like
you have to, if you're Kazakh, you have to stay like in Kazakhstan.
Yeah. And when like, Kazakh girls they marry like foreign guys, they're just it's not
it's not
good. Widely accepted.
Yeah.
It's better why you're mixing the blood, you know.
Okay.
Kazakhs do not like when they mix the blood.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And even if like the girl marries the guy, not when a guy marries a foreign girl, because you know, rule something. Rule.
Oh, right. About like seven granddads. That every Kazakh knows like his or her grandparents, like great-great-great-parents' names, and so you cannot marry a guy if one of his like 7 great-great-great-great-parents were like the same. It's like 7 generations must be different. So the blood is like,
right.
Yeah, it's for the health.
Right. So my parents were right. They were told correctly. They didn't want me to leave the country because I was Kazakh.
Yeah, because you were Kazakh. They didn't care about like you as a person.
Right.
They were like, you as a Kazakh.
Yeah.
Like everyone was super attached to each other. They were like,
sacred.
I know.
Скорее всего. Это самое близкое.
It's not logical. It most of the like weird stuff.
Okay. So, do you guys know, like, because Kazakhstan is so mixed now, like, do you know how many Kazakh, like, DNA do you have? Out of curiosity.
No, you know, our ancestors, they discovered that if you're marrying your relatives, even if they're, like, you know, someone
like your
who's
3rd
like,
cousins or 4th cousins, that's not appropriate.
Yeah, who's, like, far from your blood.
Right.
But if you have, like, the same ancestor in one, like, you know, DNA, like the tree stuff, so your child gonna be like sick.
Right.
You know, it's like when
I
sisters marry,
right,
they always have like the the child with something.
Yes,
like
incest.
In disease.
Yeah,
Yes,
Yeah.
that wasn't my question, but that's very interesting. 7 generations, interesting.
Yeah.
But my question is because I was told, Kazakhstan's so mixed now with so many people going in throughout the decades. I just wondered how many would they say is real Kazakh versus, versus a lot of mix, because people are so mixed now. So it's very interesting.
We don't really divide that way.
I didn't.
There is only 8 million Kazakhs in Kazakhstan.
There are only
And 2 million around the world.
okay.
Or maybe less.
We don't really divide ourselves into you're not Kazakh because you have 10% of Korean blood. For example, we have a friend and he's 75% Korean and only 25% Kazakh, and I still consider him to be Kazakh.
Right.
And we also have a friend whose name is Rodion.
Okay.
And he's Russian. He has no Kazakh blood at all. And for me, he's still Kazakh because he was born in Kazakhstan. And he's
Okay.
sometimes he's even more Kazakh than I am. Because he brought a national clothing here.
Do you want us to show?
Yeah.
We had a
We
video
wore it yesterday.
Oh my gosh, I've always wanted to get those national, the Kazakh clothing.
Yeah, you
So, but I don't know where to get it.
It's called chapan.
Okay.
It's like
Покажи.
yeah,
It's so fun.
Like a robe.
Включи видео.
we were singing our national anthem.
Wow, that's really cool. Oh my gosh. I do have one thing, and this is something I have been bothered with, and I'm ashamed of it. But because I was raised in Western society and shown certain stylizations, I don't like some of the Kazakh attire, and I'm so mad about myself.
Oh, that's perfectly.
I hate myself
right.
for that.
I don't like many others. But what are you talking about? Because the modern ones, they're not pretty.
What is that?
The modern attires that they tend to show in TV.
I don't know. We don't see that many anything Kazakh in America. I just don't like the hats.
Oh, so cute.
I guess so, yeah.
It's only worn when the girl is getting married. So it's a bridal attire, so you're not supposed to wear it every day.
Okay.
So it's okay.
Okay.
Wait, I'll show you the.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a bridal attire.
Okay.
With this hat.
Yeah.
Here also.
Yeah. It's just it's I just kind of wished we had more, yeah. That stuff is pretty nice, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess, but
That's mostly what they were wearing because it's not practical to wear a big hat with the medals on it.
Right.
Because it was also super heavy. They couldn't move at all.
Right.
These are metal.
Ooh.
Yeah.
They were
It's
wearing
made of metal.
only the woman who is in upper class or woman who was getting married.
Okay.
Someone.
Well, that makes sense because I'm how has the neck not snapped yet?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they were having jewelries. They had a lot of for the hair stuff. Shashbao, it's you tie it to your hair tie in the braids. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna show you.
Okay.
And I think the story with Shashbao is it was supposed to be worn at the ends of your braids, and when the girl would come, when she would run in between yurtas, men would hear her things and they would come out to look at her.
And they would stop cursing and say bad words and
it would take all the evil stuff so that it doesn't affect you.
Okay, so they would say bad words to her?
No.
Yeah.
Each other. If men are standing there having a conversation and discussing something, I don't know.
It looks very unique actually.
There were 2 reasons to wear it, maybe 3. Because it's pretty, it's also pretty. But the first reason is when she would come. Do you know what yurta is?
What? The yurt? Yes.
Yeah. So when she would come, they would hear her coming and they would come out. People would come out to look at her. And the other reason is because metal, it tends to absorb bad energy, so that no bad energy can get to her. No curses. So it would absorb it.
Oh, okay.
And when it metal absorbs bad stuff, it turns it turns, what is it? It turns black.
Okay.
So you're supposed to like take it off.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. It's really interesting. Thank you. Wow. So, is there anything like, I don't know, I keep asking because I don't want to be on one side of the conversation.
Oh, no, it's okay.
But
We're here to help you.
Thank you. How do you supposed to say Kazakhstan? Am I saying it correctly?
Yeah.
Okay.
How to say Kazakhstan?
Yeah, Kazakhstan.
Yeah, Kazakhstan.
Okay, making sure I'm saying it right because I hear people say
Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan, like it's a tin can, and I'm like, why are we in the south, like a hillbilly?
Can you say
Kazakhstan,
Yeah.
the Spanish people
like
say.
what?
I heard people say Kazakhstani, and I'm like, what?
Yeah. Can you say
Ka, Kazakhstan.
Stan. Yeah.
Kazakhstan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yay.
Thank you. Kazakhstan. Okay. Yay. Okay. There's hope. There's hope.
Do you want us to teach you some words?
Please. That would be great.
What words? Like hi.
I guess.
Like the general.
I only one I know. I think it might be Kazakh. The only one I know, and the only reason I know is because my dad remembers a story where he heard me say it in front of a television set, and I said machina, and that means car.
Yeah.
Car.
In Russian.
That's
In Russian.
But like it's same in Kazakh.
No.
Oh.
We
It's
don't
like Messi.
Арба.
Колик.
Kulik.
Это же транспорт.
Колик это машина.
Нет, колик это машина.
No. Okay. I thought that because most Kazakh they like mix Russian and Kazakh, and I would hear that. I would never hear like a Kazakh person say, "I will like wash my machina." Oh, I would wash my kolek.
Yeah.
They would say, "I will wash my machina."
говорят. Моя дочка говорит.
Right?
Really? Кульки.
Oh, and they say that most people right?
Machine?
Machine is like machina, but like you say it in a Kazakh way.
Oh, it's kind of like, yeah.
It's like velociped. Like there is no word for a bike. Like in Russian it's velociped, but there is no v in Kazakh alphabet. So most like granddads and grandmas they would say velociped, like velociped. But velociped. But like in Russian it's velociped. Velociped.
Oh my god.
So yeah. Never mind.
It's okay. It's a learning process. How common are orphanages in Kazakhstan? I've always wondered that.
I think they are pretty common, but people tend to not talk about them that much. Like I did volunteer at one, so it was pretty nice. It was like right near my home, but many families they tend to like keep their stuff, like, good stuff, and they would collect it and give it to orphanages.
Okay.
Yeah.
So orphanages aren't like bad or toxic to children then, typically.
No, they're not. They're like super.
They're like very kind to children, but
Most are.
Most are.
что они типа их не поднимают, чтобы они раз не привыкали к людям или So it's like the nannies.
Yeah.
They do not like even if the child cries, they do not like
Hold them, cuddle them.
Yeah, because they will like get used to it. That everyone is like
Yeah.
So most of them they like cry, and they get used to it that nobody will come. So that's why they're just playing, and after like several years, they just stop crying.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really?
In terms of like they do not hold their parents, it's like it's a good option because they will not like wait for someone every time.
Yeah, because when I was in orphanages, they taught me to rock to comfort myself, and I still keep that up because I have untreated abandonment issues and I have anxiety, so I just do it for more health reasons rather than actual that. But so it's really interesting. Huh. Well, that's at least good to know.
What else?
Okay, I really love women of history, and especially women who are royalty and queens and badassery. I love it. So, other than I know vaguely about Genghis Khan's daughters, but what are women heroes in Kazakh history?
There's like three popular.
Three popular ones?
Yes.
Okay.
Damiris. It's like a Sak warrior. She was a queen. After
She's not like Kazakh, but like among the history, like during. Sorry, I'll just like give a free so that she understands. Like Kazakh, they are still Kazakh, but like during the history, they tend to change their names a lot.
Okay.
Just because like these explorers would come and they would name their differently.
Oh.
So they're still Kazakh, but they're like called differently. And like the Kazakhstan, it wasn't always Kazakhstan. It was like Golden Orda, and it was like Sak Empire, but they're still Kazakh. So,
Okay.
yeah. So she was part of Sak Empire, and she was fighting against Alexander Makedonsky. Right?
What?
No, like there was a division of Kazakhs. We didn't have Kazakh until the Kazakh Empire started.
Right.
In 1645.
But still same region, same thing. Yeah.
It's like the same region.
Yeah.
And when European king Kir, do you know Kir?
What?
Kir, it was a European like a warrior. He was a king.
Oh, the king?
Yeah.
The king?
Yeah. His name was Kir.
Oh, Kir.
Yeah.
I don't know him. I'm sorry.
Okay. So he wanted to occupy the Central Asia,
Okay.
and Tamiris actually she wasn't a warrior, and even she wasn't even the queen until the Kir. He killed her son and her husband.
Oh.
And then she wanted the revenge, and she started the war. But she won after that.
Of course.
And she cut his head.
Yay!
In World War II, there was two Kazakh women. Who was one was sniper and second was a bombardier.
Oh,
Tanki dada.
a sniper
No,
and a
bombardier. No.
bomber?
The sniper and the pulemyot.
Like
The what?
A sniper. One was a sniper, and one was the one that operated like a big machine with a lot of like gun.
Oh,
They were like.
yeah, that, yes,
This
that,
thing, yeah. I
yes.
don't know what it's called.
That's, yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. It's, yeah.
And they were both heroes because they killed a lot of Nazis.
Not,
Yeah,
yes.
and first name was like the sniper's name was Alia Mandolgulova. Alia.
Okay. Alia?
Yeah, Alia. And this girl's name, she was
Girl.
Manshuk Mametova.
Manshuk? Manshuk.
Yeah.
Mametova.
Mametova.
Me,
To.
Mame,
Tova.
Mametuha.
Yeah.
Mametuha. Okay.
Also have like a monument in Almaty.
Oh,
And you know,
nice.
there were a lot of
They
girls
never knew each
during.
other, but it's like they are considered as sisters, but they never
But they
met
never knew each other.
Yeah.
Wow. That's really
They were just
cool.
war heroes.
Nice.
We used to learn about them like together, so in my mind they were always like friends or
Oh.
sisters, but like they never even
Met
they
each other.
knew, Yeah, they never met each other.
Huh.
That's so weird.
Yeah, and they were like only 17 years old or 16 years old when they
Yeah.
went to the war.
Wow.
So so in the age of 19, 20, they killed like over 500
Nazis.
German people.
Nice. Yay! Nazis. We're gonna yay.
Fascist.
Yeah, fascist.
Fascist. Okay.
Да.
In America, they tend to clump Mongolia and Kazakhstan together for some reason. Yeah, I know they do that. That's another question I had. It's like because they do that, I'm like, where's the line? Where's the line?
You know, Kazakhstan is near to Mongolia.
Yeah.
But Mongolia has only one city.
Oh.
Yeah. They have like villages, but there's like only one city. Ulaanbaatar is like their capital city, and
And everyone lives
most
there.
of the population lives there. So and they are very quiet in the world
Yeah.
stage because they do not like share their news or
Right.
what are they doing there. So it's like a very quiet country.
And
Right.
Also, it doesn't like work with Kazakhstan. It only touches like this.
Right.
Yeah,
But
and, like-
America sees it so differently because here's the thing: we own because they, at least America, it's weirdly not good on history. So what they do is to them it's just they only know them by the Mongol Empire, but that's it.
Yeah.
But so that to the way we see it, we still see them as a Mongol country, but that's it. And that's it. We don't see Kazakhstan, we don't see Uzbekistan, we don't see anything else.
Because also, like, Mongolian is very different from Kazakh.
I noticed that.
Kazakh is more of a Turkic language.
Yeah.
And Mongolian language is more like Chinese.
Yeah.
Chinese kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we do look alike, but they look mostly like Chinese.
They have
Chinese
like
people.
really
White
sharp and white face, and they do not have like this
Double eyelids.
Double eyes.
Yeah.
Oh. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I love them getting this information.
So there's gonna open a restaurant from Kazakhstan. Yeah.
Here?
Yeah. It's called Tara. I don't know when it's gonna open, but it's gonna open soon.
Oh my god.
There's like a dessert from Kazakhstan. They should be. I hope.
I hope.
And there's actually 2 restaurants already open. It's called Jibek Jolu, the Silk Road,
Okay.
and the Doner. It's like a burrito, but it's more tasty. It's not.
It's more tasty. You said having light eyes is not common in Kazakh?
It's common, but
No, it's not. It's not common.
okay.
Yeah.
It's not common.
It's considered to be super pretty, like girls with light
You
eyes.
have like light brown eyes.
Yeah.
So I have a trait
Yeah.
that they want.
Yeah.
Yay! So I'm short, though. I'm still shorter than all of you.
It's okay.
Yeah, you actually follow the tradition. That's radio.
Oh, thanks. I do it because I heard that just here.
Yeah, it's like this here, and it's considered like if you dry your hair, it's gonna grow up fast.
Oh, that's
And
good.
yeah, and hair is can attract the bad energy or good energy, and they try to like braid or do something that it will not live. Contain a lot of other.
Okay, that's cool. That's good to know. Is it true you guys, I mean, I know, is it true you guys eat horse meat?
Yeah.
Is it good?
It's for tasty. It's the best.
I want to try it so
I
bad.
don't usually eat
I
like
love
red
meat.
meat. It's I don't know. I don't like the taste, but horse meat. It's really tasty.
It's like it's more like you boil it in the water, and then you just bring it up.
It's super salty.
Too salty, okay.
Yeah. And it doesn't. It's not as hard as a steak. Like you have to really cut into it, but like it's really soft, so you can like
That
divide it.
explains my eating habits.
Yeah, it's like
That explains my eating habits. I always like soft food. Is that a classic thing, or is that just a preference?
In your tongue. if it's cooked.
Yeah, it does.
They know? Oh my
Yeah,
god.
like
It has a lot of. What is it? Do you guys want to like sit?
Asked about food and all that. I guess kind of. Oh yeah, you were talking about Mongol, the difference between Mongol and Kazakh.
It's very different.
Very different.
Yeah.
Okay. So because again they combine it. People, when I try to look up Western culture, like Western Google, I try to look up Kazakh women, and what comes up is this woman called Kure Khan. She, I don't know if I'm not saying it right. It's just very long name.
Yeah.
And it's from, and apparently she was Genghis Khan. I just said that Genghis Khan's great granddaughter. She was a wrestler.
Never heard of her.
Okay, so she's not Kazakh.
Genghis Khan granddaughter.
Yeah. That's what it said. That she wrestled and if men couldn't beat her, they had to give her 100 horses, and 10,000 horses later, she was still undefeated until finally she had to marry for political reasons.
Never heard of her.
So she's not Kazakh.
I don't think she is, because we didn't study her in Kazakh history.
Huh.
Genghis Khan is more Mongolian.
Well, yeah, but the thing is, again, America combines the whole thing together, so I never knew. So Genghis Khan is not considered part of the Kazakh culture then?
Let me teach you the most
Really?
important part.
That was told the complete opposite.
No, we have like the name for Shungos.
Yeah.
Like Chinggis, Shungos, it's like something other. But it's not mentioned in Kazakh history that Genghis Khan is part of the Kazakh nation. So
Really? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is a whole new show.
So Genghis Khan has a lot of like daughters,
Yes.
grand something. Maybe one of the Kazakh rulers like was Genghis Khan's
She didn't become a ruler,
grandson
but
or something, but still.
So Kazakhstan comes from one of his daughters or one of her sons?
No one knows.
Oh, no one knows.
Yeah.
Really? Okay. So when did Kazakhstan, like, officially in Kazakh history begin?
1465.
1465.
1465.
America says something completely different.
But like it does, the Kazakh Empire starts there, but before that they were like Sak Empire and then Gun Empire, Gunska Imperia. And they're all Kazakhs, but they were called differently.
Okay.
And
No,
let me
it's
teach
like
you the most important.
It's Taipa.
Yeah.
It's called Taipa.
What?
Taipa. And there was like a division of Taipas.
What is Taipa?
Taipa is like Saks, Goons.
Ah, right. Yeah. It's not that important, right?
I'm
Okay, let me teach you the most important part.
Oh, sorry.
Kazakh people they divided into 3 Jews.
3 groups?
Yeah, and they were called Jews.
Jews.
There was the eldest Jews.
The elder?
The eldest.
The eldest. Okay.
The middle Jews and the youngest Jews.
Okay.
Each Jews had different tribes in it.
Okay.
And each tribe has a name.
Okay.
So every Kazakh knows what tribe they're in. For example, and the tribes is Ru.
Okay.
So my Ru is Taiban.
Okay.
Taban.
Taban.
Taban. For example, what is your Ru?
Короче, у меня ру Черкеш,
Черкеш.
а Жес Кыше. It's like,
She is a part of Jirkesh Ru,
yeah.
but this Ru is part of the youngest Jews.
Okay.
What is your
I'm in the middle Jews, but my room is Naiman.
Okay.
Ой, нормально.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's like Jews and Ru.
Okay.
They're most like separated in Kazakhstan. So in the south part of Kazakhstan, there's like more younger Jews.
Okay.
In the west part is more middle Jews, and
Yeah?
West Кыше Жес.
you know,
Yeah, yeah,
if you're from Semey,
Okay.
yeah. So there is like a lot of Naiman.
Naiman.
Yeah.
So you
probably-
might be Naiman because you do look
Naiman.
like Naiman. She
Yes.
kind of does that, right?
Yeah,
I'm
actually,
Naiman?
both of you
Yeah,
are
probably.
Naimans.
We
Yeah.
don't know,
But that's
Yeah.
good. It's a guess.
Yeah,
it's a logical guess.
So
because you have bright eyes.
Okay.
It,
What's
You
Naiman?
look similar to her, like rather
Yeah.
than to me.
What's
Yeah.
Naiman again? Which
Naiman
one?
is Ru.
Is the middle one.
Yeah, it's a middle Jews.
Okay.
And it's Ru.
Okay.
yeah, and it's
So when-
like you know every
What?
Naiman, like there's a stereotype that Naimans are really like proud of being Naimans and they're like self-eccentric and they're like super selfish and they're like super.
Yeah, they are.
This sounds familiar.
They trick people like.
Oh my
Yeah.
god! Oh my god! I'm Naiman! I'm Naiman! Oh my god!
Don't cry.
No, it's good.
Yeah,
like,
it's a good thing.
in a good way.
Yeah.
I'm laughing
they-
because this is dead on the nail.
Uh,
Oh my
the
god!
middle Juda.
Oh my god! Thank
But you know, in Ru, there's like a father division of them.
Yeah,
Like
and
a
then
40.
when you know your Ru,
Yeah.
you should know your the 7 granddads that were before you. And every time you meet someone from Yoru,
Uh-huh.
that means that you at some kind of point you were like blood related. So for example, my mom, she has a friend and her Ru is similar to my father's Ru.
Okay.
So now she considers her to be my father's relative. And she
Oh.
comes to every relative like
Aw,
thing
that's so
like
sweet.
to every toy would
Oh my god.
yeah, so
Oh my god. I gotta show this
and
part
Kazakh
to my
people,
mom. She'll
Kazakh
laugh.
people never like marry into like if you are Taban, like I'm Taban and I find someone like a man who's also Taban, I will never marry him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that will be considered like a blood
Okay.
mixture. Like if
Yeah, so if you like a guy and you like go to the date, the first thing that you have to ask is his rule.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So, what's a trait women like in men in Kazakhstan?
Tall man.
Someone with thick eyebrows.
Okay.
with strong like jawline.
Okay.
I like dark eyes,
Okay.
but it's a matter of preference. And I like tall noses.
Okay, anime. Do you by chance know like Inuyasha?
Inuyasha? Yeah, I don't
You know
know
that guy with that bushy eyebrows
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the feminine features?
Yeah.
I always love that.
Yeah, me too. No, I love K-pop, so probably someone who looks like a K-pop idol is my type.
Well, okay, but I like feminine guys, ones who's very, you
Yeah.
know, very, very into their emotions, who is intelligent, who's...
Yeah.
I need
Yeah,
someone
yeah.
who could work with me.
Yeah, true. He has to be emotionally intelligent as an adult.
Yes.
Like most
Yes.
men, they're like super not emotionally intelligent.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the main.
That's the main problem.
Yeah.
So is that common for Kazakh women to? Is that a common trait or is it just preference?
I would say that's a preference, but I cannot talk for all Kazakh women.
Fair
'Cause, like,
enough.
yeah, so I would not be able to tell you.
Okay.
But
I think I got most of the questions out of the way. Do you
Yeah.
have any questions? You guys?
I don't personally. Yeah.
Do you, out of curiosity, what coming to Chicago, this is your first year in Chicago, correct?
Yeah.
Coming to Chicago and seeing America, is it as you thought? Have you met any culture shocks?
I've been
As you
to,
said, we travel a lot. But
yeah, so I'm not that shocked. Yeah, like we've seen a lot of different countries, and I've been to America before actually.
Oh, okay.
That's why I didn't come here with like high expectations because I knew they would not like
No,
meet,
no.
would not meet reality. So I was like, when I came here, I was not like, wow, oh my god, that's and this. But like I'm not shocked, but sometimes it's kind of tiring how Americans, they're like super talkative and they like small talk. In Kazakhstan, we don't do small talk.
You like getting into deep meaning conversations?
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh my
Like,
god.
I hate small talk. And
Oh my gosh.
for example, when you go up on the elevator and like people start talking to you, I'm like, why are you talking to me? Like we'll
Right.
never meet each other.
I think it's more of to them. It's like awkward. It's like I mean, over people versus
American people are really awkward. They always think that they need to say something. Like
Yeah.
we can just eat in silence. We don't need to like talk like every minute. And like they're like, oh, what have you been up to? And I'm like, what the fuck do I say to that? Like,
right.
I did my homework.
It's actually like, you know,
And like they're not sincere.
Yeah.
They
they're
don't
not.
want to know what you've been up to. They just
Right.
think that it's awkward now, so that's why they ask. And I
Right.
can feel it.
Yeah.
Oh,
actually, you know, judged when someone speaks in unnecessary moments. Like Americans, they just
Yeah.
can start something like small talk.
Yeah.
And in Kazakhstan, it's like you better shut your mouth.
yeah.
Yeah, and
Not talk
Yeah.
at all.
Oh man, I love getting into deep conversations, writing, philosophy, religion, all that.
And like, it's hard to make friends with Americans because they're not sincere.
I
They
know.
don't want to be, like,
They're not.
they like talking to you, but like they'll never reach out at any other moment unless they want something from you.
And they always paper thin, just paper thin,
Yeah.
and they don't want to. It aggravates
Sorry.
me.
What do we
Okay,
put on?
so this makes sense. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm sorry. And I know I have American traits. God knows it.
Yeah.
I know. I'm sorry if I bother
you
you.
grew up in America.
Right, but I'm finding some clarity. Oh my god.
So yeah.
So what does it mean? What's pride and a Kazakh mean to you guys? What does it mean to be proud of
To be
you?
proud of being Kazakh,
Yeah, what does it mean?
I'd say you never diminish your country in front of a foreigner. Like you always say good things about your country, and then you talk shit about your country with other Kazakhs.
only with Kazakhs, you know.
Yeah, you don't-
never heard
Yeah.
talking shit Kazakh about his country.
Yeah,
Got it.
you never catch us do that.
And actually, mostly in country. But when you're abroad, you're just like,
You're like, oh, Kazakhstan.
Yeah,
You're
very proud. Very proud.
you just
That
forget
means-
every bullshit
Every
thing.
bad thing that happened in Kazakhstan.
What are your thoughts on the government?
And also in Kazakhstan, you never reach out to other Kazakhs. Like they're all among you, but like when you're here, you always stick together. like we do.
Yeah, I don't have that option. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean like how it happens. Like I don't care. We wouldn't care about each other in Kazakhstan. I would say like we would never meet. We would never even like have an opportunity to meet. But here we're like we stick with each other.
That makes sense. Okay, well, I think that's all my questions. Thank you so much. Is it now the thing is, again, I just want to keep this for my personal use, like so I can just go back and remember, like write it down or something. But okay, is that
Sorry, she got her grade, so she got her grade, so she was scared.
Okay. But it's like I got so much information, and now I'm like, oh my gosh, this is information people I think should know, and we never get in America.
Yeah.
So if I cut it out and just like make it just the information, would I have your guys' permission to publish that? Like, we're just
Yeah, but like, I
obviously
would
I'll
not
keep
think
it
you will be
names
able
out.
to like use it because we talked over each other and we talked a lot of like things that didn't matter. So yeah,
Right,
sure you
but
can use it.
whatever I can fix.
Yeah.
Can I use? Okay, I just want to make sure that's okay with you guys.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure.
Sure.
But thank you. Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Wait. So you get cold so easily then?
Yeah, and my classmates are like wearing shorts and t-shirts, and I'm there like sitting in my jacket, my crew neck,
Exactly.
and they're just like, oh, it's not that cold. Like, it's freezing.
So this is absolutely something that we do.
Yeah.
Thank God. I always get so cold so easily, and my parents are like, I feel it gets below freezing in your country. You should not be cold. And I'm like, I do get cold though. Oh my gosh, finally I have a reason. Thank God.
But it depends. In Astana, yeah, winters are really harsh. Just like in Chicago.
Yeah.
Like, it's super windy.
Oh, sorry.
But I don't know. I get cold. But it's cool that your parents, they didn't change your name. Latvia is very common.
It is. Okay, I was told it means to live for 1,000 years.
Oh, it doesn't say, it doesn't have a direct translation, so we're not sure. But it probably is. For
Okay.
example, my name, it does have a direct translation. Aidana, it's I is moon,
Okay.
and Dana is wise.
So wise moon?
Yeah, and her name is Aru, which is pretty, and Zan, which is soul.
Yeah.
She has a pretty soul. Allegedly.
Allegedly. Allegedly. Wow.
And Ayatan, Ayat is like, you know, she's like kind. How did you meet Becky?
Huh?
How did you meet Becky? Becky, the one that told you about me?
Oh, kind of like I just met her. I'm very like, I can make friends. I guess that's the thing about being in America. You learn how to be like that. So, what kind of desserts do you have in Pakistan?
We're not really big on desserts, but we have like hara. I don't even know how to explain it to you. It's like a wheat.
Okay. A sweet wheat. Okay.
Not weed, like wheat.
Like bread, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Like crush it and then you eat it.
Oh,
Also,
nice.
we like sweet cheese.
Okay.
And it's like it's not like cheese. You would never think of it as cheese, but it's not cheese.
Okay.
It's made of milk.
Okay. So having sweet tea is very much a Kazakh thing. So Kazakh like sweet stuff, huh?
I would not say that. Like, we don't have traditional Kazakh dishes that are sweet.
Okay.
We do it classics.
Okay.
I mean,
It's a mixed bag. Do you guys eat spicy stuff?
we do, but we're not spice.
So how many presidents has Kazakhstan had? I thought two.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was two, but I want to make
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. Oh, did you know about the protests in 2021?
I heard something about that. They didn't want the old president to.
No, it started with gas prices rising, and it started like in West Kazakhstan, and it went all the way through like all the country, all the cities, and it kind of like it evolved into something else. It became, we still don't know how it happened because they never tell us what actually happened, but they started like fighting for all the things that just like collected. Like,
Collected.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. It was really scary. A lot of people died. The youngest victim, she was 5 years old. It was because on the third day of protest, the second president, he said that open fire at every car that comes along, and people didn't know about that.
Oh, yeah.
So they used to like send people to like get food. For example, this family, they sent their kids to get food because they thought that nothing.
Right.
It was really reckless of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, they didn't know about it.
Yeah.
So they sent their 4 children. The oldest was 18, then 16, then 4, and 5, I think. And the youngest kids died, and the oldest they survived. They had like open fountain there.
Yeah.
And the oldest sister, she grabbed her little sister, even though she had a gunshot here, like all over the place. She like grabbed her little sister's body and she went to the hospital, but she didn't survive.
How do you guys feel about with what is happening in Ukraine? Are you guys are you guys worried about Russia trying to come in?
Yeah, because they used to say a lot of things like, "Oh, Kazakhstan is just part of Russia." Like when Soviet Union collapsed, it was Kazakhstan grabbed the wrong territory. Like it was not fair, so they want to try and fight back for their.
Oh come on, Kazakhstan was always by itself.
And like, yeah, they used to believe in Tengri. It was Tengri. It was their god.
Okay.
Tengri was a god of sun and flames.
Okay.
Yeah, and his wife, she was goddess of earth, I think, and of everything that like blooms on earth.
Okay.
So it was before Islam. So many traditions come from that time. They're not Muslim traditions. They're like Kazakh traditions.
Okay. That explains so much because I've always been interested in like plant life and I like the sun. And so it's like that might explain a little bit.
When you feel yourself bad, my parents, for example, they use the fire to clean my energy.
Oh.
Yeah, like matches.
Oh, matches.
Yeah, so it's like a same thing.
Okay. That's really cool. Oh, you guys, that's really cool. You guys, so is superstition very much a thing then?
Yeah.
Okay. That explains a lot. So you like take matches like as in just like a regular match, or do you use it in specific?
No, just the regular.
I don't know what it's called. Adraspan, yeah. We burn Adraspan. Adraspan.
Thank you.
So you should Google it.
Yeah. Yeah. My mom says I was born in like a military facility. I don't know. Like I was born at a student hospital, and it wasn't a regular hospital. Is that common? A student hospital, she said.
Never heard of it.
I know. I was like, is that even common? She said they had American. She said, according to her, there was American doctors who were studying abroad. Yeah, they were studying abroad, and she just, I don't know. It's just what I was told. It's like I was born 22 weeks early at student hospital in Semi, and by some miracle I survived. I don't know. Is that a thing?
We probably don't know about it because
Fair enough.
you were born in another city.
Yeah, fair enough. I just wondered, like, does that sound plausible? I don't know. That's what I was told.
Transfer to Metro and Amtrak trains in Quincy.
Yeah, we're in this.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like a bouquet.
Yeah, it does.
Does it like smell like anything?
I don't think it does.
Okay.
I don't remember honestly. We stopped doing it because there was a case when my relatives they burned the Atlas
bachelor